So the laptop fan came on because the system's hot, because I've been running it by editing this long videos. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here, and today we're making artist trading coins. It's like money, but it's not anything like money. They're little miniature pieces of art, y'all. Okay? And this is on behalf of Art Joy of Sharing, in which the month of June, because it's June, right? Is Artist Trading Card a Day. Okay? Now, I take ATC to mean card or coin, since the coins officially started a few years ago. Okay? And the official size of a true artist trading card is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Okay? And that's orientation of your choice, portrait or landscape, which is where the coins come in good, because, you know, they're 2.5 inch circle. There's no orientation because it's a circle. Well, you can have a right side and a wrong side, and whatever side's the best side. And artist trading cards are meant to be traded and are collected, not to be sold. Okay, officially. So we're using some Lindy's Stamp Gang magicals. Okay, there's a list of ingredients in the description box below. Click on that infamous word, phrase, show more to see more information, including a list of ingredients. So I've spritzed my this cardstock. I spritzed the back of the cardstock, laid that down, spritzed the top of the cardstock a little bit, sprinkled on some magicals, spritzed it some more, sprinkled on some more wherever I thought it needed to be. Okay, then we took another piece of white cardstock and laid it on top so that they're kissing each other, because it, you know, well, we spritzed it too just a little bit so it'd be a little damp. Okay? So it makes things runny-ish and not so splotty. And then we have another piece that we've used to sop up some of the colors that have ran and are dripped off of or out from between the two pages. I let it dry natural. Okay, it took overnight, or I don't know how long it took, because I didn't necessarily get back to it right away, because, you know, things like that happen. So I want to dull it back just a little bit, because, you know, magicals are quite vivid, which is what we like about them. But anyway, I just wanted to knock it back a bit. So I'm using a combination of white gesso and clear gesso. When I mix them both on there, it looks like, you know, white gesso, but it's clear. It will dry a little clearer. It will be somewhat hazier, knocking back the color. I know a lot of people are not fond of gessos, both the white and or the clear, because it leaves a rough type of texture. Some brands are smoother than others, but whatever floats your boat. I like gessos because I like the texture. Now, if the texture bothers you, you can rub a piece of sanding block, sandpaper over the top, just gently, like I'm doing, just screeching across there. Or you can take two pieces, each of which have gesso on there, and it's dry. It has to be dry now, y'all, and rub the two together, and they will knock down that rough feeling that is sometimes associated with gessos. Okay? Okay. Now, yes, you will have some dust, so you want to, you know, clean up your dust accordingly with damp baby white. So there will be inking in this. I've cut out, as much of it as I could. I've sped it up. It's not super fast, but it is sped up, y'all, because, I could play with making these things a long time. So we use a distress oxide to ink around the edge and just slightly a little bit over the top. So I spritz some water in my hand and flung it at my coins that I cut with a 2.5 inch circle punch. Okay, I don't know who made the punch. I don't know. Don't know. And I have various pieces of ephemera from various manufacturers, most likely. Okay, I just put some stuff out that I thought I liked it. So I've layered them up. If they're not glued, you miss anything. I've just put pieces on top of the little coins, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Why do I like that? I don't know why I like that, but I liked it. Could have been the colors, could have been the shapes, could have been the colors and the shapes. Could have been, well, I just really want to use this piece of ephemera because that's what I want to do. Because sometimes that's what I want to do. So that's what we're doing. We are now going to adhere, aka glue, aka stick this stuff on the coins. Okay, like I said, at the beginning, there will be portions of inking. Okay, like now, and I go between using coffee colored archival ink and black soot colored archival ink. Okay. As I previously said, this is on behalf of Art Joy of Sharing, because y'all know I like that bunch of people. And that information will be in the description box below the video. You can search or follow the hashtag AJOSATCAD. That's Art Joy of Sharing, Artist Trading Card a Day. Okay? I personally probably not making one for every day. Okay? Because the real challenge is to actually make one a day. But, I'm a binge maker. And by binge maker, I mean I'm like today I'm making 6 coins because that's how many I got cut out of my one page. Well, I had an extra. I could have made more, but no, I didn't. Because I didn't. So, I called this series Flora and Fauna. Again, I got these white cardstock die cut pieces over here of flowers and fauna, leaves. So, that's what they're all got in common, is the background and the white flower leaf die cuts. That's the best name I could come up with, y'all. Because sometimes I know I use a lot of words, and I'm a word collector. I did not put words on any of these. I thought about it. I looked at some of the words, and I thought, well, no, I didn't. So, now these little teeny tiny pictures are, y'all remember when Tim Holtz people came on, the photo booth, and then they were on like a big giant cabinet card kind of thing. They would come in a box, and on the box would have little teeny tiny pictures of all the stuff, people that were in the box on the picture stuff. Okay? I saved that packaging because I'm like, I can use those little teeny tiny people one day. And I decided it was the day. So I cut them apart and some of them will work just fine in these situations, you know, like on an artist trading card or a coin or a teeny tiny 20-inch kind of thing, probably. I don't know for sure. But some of them little pictures, it's like, I'm not even sure what that's a picture of. You know, some of the group pictures, you know, because they're not all necessarily individual photos. Anyway, they're vintagey. The coins are sort of vintagey because they use kind of vintagey looking ephemeras, okay? But it's not totally olden day looking, I don't think. You know, me and my kind of whatever I feel like style, because it's a style, y'all. What I feel like, it's a style. Right? Okay. I know. Just think, you only have 35 more minutes to listen to me jabber. Now, also, in some of the little ephemera bits I got are these ephemera faux postage stamps, okay? They mostly look like real postage stamps, only they're, you know, made out of a heavy cardstockish kind of stuff. And some of them I cut apart using a pair of deckled edge type scissors, okay? So I get two for one, you know, one little ephemera, cut it in half to make two. Because what happens when you cut stuff in half. And I'm trying to keep the edge smooth-ish. But, you know, sometimes it's hard to do that with scissors. I am using straight scissors for that. And I have some little teeny tiny labels over there. And some of them have too much, I'm going to call it white space. It's not white, but, you know, too much of that around there. So I'm trimming them off. And we're using art glitters glues today. There's no glitters in it. In fact, I didn't use glitters. And that's essentially what we're doing. We laid out on there previously what we think we want to use on there, all except for the white flora and fauna. So we'll add as we get there. And again, only 35 more minutes to go. Not really. You might feel like it, but it's not really. Some of these are just fancy little papers that came in whatever little paperback they I don't know. I mean, just, you know, stuff, y'all. Collectors have stuff. We're inking around that one. That's a black. I use cut and dry foam. It does not wear away and get sort of icky and crumbly as some of the blending foams do. Although I have those too, and I do use those from time to time. Like, I think we started with one of those, didn't we? Pretty sure, pretty lady. And sometimes I have to trim around the edges. Wonder what time it is. Musical interlude. It's just a musical interlude for you, for me, just we. Musical interlude. We have not done one of those in ages. How long is an age? I don't know. You'd have to Google it to actually officially find out what an age is. Not my age. Okay, so Sometimes I can't decide which flowers I want to use, and some of them have little stuff to poke out. And some of them don't. Some of them are bigger than others, and some of them are not. How do y'all like my fancy use of crawfish in words? So I'm trying not to cover up the little pictures because I worked so hard at cutting all those out. They teeny, y'all. They are teeny. Teeny. I did not measure them because I can't measure that small. I'm an eyeballer. Okay. Some of these are stickers, and some are not. Most are not. Just a few are. And once again, 35 more minutes to go. Not really. I know I keep saying that, but not really. Not so much. Smooshing it on there and trimming it off. They're pretty subdued coins, and they have already been mailed out. However, if you may like to exchange artist trading cards or coins with me, I'd be happy to do a swap with you. Just send me an email or otherwise message me, okay? And we can hash out, not hashtag, but we could hash out a swap, okay? Because, you know, I make them on fairly regular-ish. So, anywho, it's not just a maker, I am a collector. Ask Clarence, my boyfriend. Forever telling me stuff I need that I don't have. Sometimes he tells me stuff I have that I need. And then I get it home and I go to put it away, and I'm like, Clarence, I had this one. He'd be like, that's okay, give it to somebody else. And I'm like, oh, postage, dude. They should put postage on clearance. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway. Just gluing and or otherwise adherent. Well, we only glue. We don't use use any staples or fibers. I should have got the fibers out. Y'all, thread would have been so good on some of these. Oh yeah. That would have been pretty good. Anywho, 35 more minutes. That's a piece of graph paper, because you know, you have little scraps of graph paper, lined paper, tea dyed, coffee dyed, avocado dyed, blue butterfly pea tea dyed. Some of that stuff's hard to say, yo. Eco dyed. Spilled your soda dyed. Y'all know. There's really not too many rules in mixed media. Are there rules? Well, if there are, and I learn about them, I'm going to break them. A rule breaker, y'all. I'm an eyeballer and a rule breaker, because there ain't no ruler bossing me. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. Could it be true? No, I got a box full of words. I have books and books and books full of words. Some of these little tiny faux labelies have words on them. Sometimes it's just fun to glue stuff together, isn't it? I'm like, oh, I like this one hanging upside down. That's the only one I put on there, hanging upside down. It's like it's hanging upside. Well, how many times can you say hanging upside down? I don't know. As many times as I want to, I reckon. I liked it. Okay, so as I stack them back there, that means I pretty much got them all glued to that. Now this is a piece of vellum. As y'all know, vellum is not friendly with wet. It's not friendly with wet glue, and sometimes even with the glue stick, it will get all wonky. So I traced around the circle, and now I'm going to put some double-sided tape on there. Okay? Now the problem with the double-sided tape is it stuck to some of the gluey, inky stuff on my finger over there, and now you can see it on the vellum. But that's okay, because it looks like it's supposed to be that way, because it's supposed to be that way. I did it on purpose. I did it. So, now we're going to stick that on there, and don't worry, we're going to put stuff on top of it, so it's not like it's going to fall off. You just got to trim around it. Okay. Now I know there's a glue that allegedly I've seen people use it with vellums and they don't get all wonky, wiggly, wonky, roughly vellum from it. Okay. I just don't have any of it yet. I might one day. I don't know. So we're going to use that little piece we have from, one of them faux stamps that we cut it in half. It's not a faux stamp that I made. It's a, came in a pack of ephemera stuff, and it could be really old ephemera. I would have no clue. Yeah, I don't know. So this is our last one that we are sticking our pieces on. But don't leave yet, because we have 35 more minutes to go. Okay? Because this one's going to take a long time to glue to get her. That's what, if you say the word together, but when you spell it out, it's to get her. Isn't that funny? Or not? Anyway. It helps me remember how to spell that, because, spelling's not my forte. Which is weird for a word collector. Just thought I'd mention that. And evidently I've decided to poke out the little die cut bits as I'm looking for one that I like on that particular card. And I kind of like that one because it resonated and sort of mimicked what appears to be a conifer, otherwise known as a young pine tree that's on that vellum. Okay? So we trim it away. And I think we used 3 different little Flora Fauna. That's so fawner. Yeah, that's so fawner. Anyway, doing that. I like these wildflower dies. Yeah. They unbranded though. I got them from the Amazons. Link in the description box below, along with a list of ingredients. An art joy of sharing stuff, information, in case you're interested. It's not required, but just in case you're interested. Interested. Same word, sounds different. Means the same. Oh, something. Had to clip it because it just wasn't making me happy. Isn't it funny how some of these just go together so fast and other ones it's like just doesn't want to quite go together the way you want to force it to go together. Don't worry, we only have 35 more minutes to go. Oh, time to put the diamonds. Time to put the diamonds. This little lady gets one diamond earring, okay? The rest of them get more than one diamond. She's the only one got an earring, though. So, and the titles of some of these are funny, y'all. So we're using different colored diamonds. Those are from my secret internet admirer who loves me very much, because look at the treasure they've sent to me, y'all. Wondermous. Okay. Y'all see how handy I'm using that wax jewel picker-upper thinger and the little tweezer doohickeys? I'm practically professional at it now. Not really, but you know, a girl can pretend. Then I gotta pick what colors I want, because they come in different. I've got different colors. There's clear, there's silvery ones. So these is some of them. I think some of them's got like a black back, and they're just some of them look like real gold, chunks of gold, but they're not. They're not real. They may look like chunks of gold, but they're not real gold. Okay, we're counting down. 34 minutes to go. Yeller. Those are yellow. And in my studio, they looked sort of greenish, which I thought was very weird, because they are definitely yellow. Like the yellow rose of Texas. She's the yellow rose of Texas. La 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 la. The words I can't remember. La 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 la. No, Molly, don't look at me. Molly's looking at me like, what is wrong with you? Singing a song you don't even know. I know I should be singing. I'm texting. Don't know that song. Deep in the heart of Texas. You gotta clap or stomp your feet or both with that song. Molly gave me a really dirty look on that one. So we'll put our jewels out and pull our jewels out. Diamonds, y'all. This one's getting a bunch of them scattered around the Flora Fauna die cut piece right there. Okay. 33 minutes to go. I know you're getting excited. Me too. Because I filmed it. Then I edited it. And now we're voiceovering it. Okay. That's a lot of work, y'all. I work hard. This one getting a lot of diamonds. A lot. Big ones and tiny ones. And they're blue. It's a really pretty royal, to me, it's a royal blue. Okay? Okay. Okay. Big one. And then a big one on this end. So we have a big, a little, a big, a little, and a big. Maybe another big and little. Oh, look at that. DNA bonds. What's that one called? Timely. You're cute. Baby talk. Cinnamon. It's 25 cents. I don't remember that one. Ta-da! Photo montage. I appreciate each and every one of you. Your kind comments, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Have you subscribed today? Now's the time. Click the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.